Take a risk. Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare with the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Isn't that a wild opening? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Let me take just a moment right now to tell you what Double Dare is not. It is not a game in which luck is an important element. As you are about to discover, Double Dare is a game of knowledge and nerve. And that's it. And now that I've said that, let's meet the players.
First, here's our returning champion, Francesca Davis.
Hello, Francesca.
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you again.
Nice to be back.
Although you're the returning champion, we have a brand new audience with us this evening, so perhaps it might be fitting for you to tell them something about you.
Okay, I was born in London. I got married and moved to New York, where I was very happy, and I've just moved to California, and I'm going to be very happy here, too.
And you've left out one important statistic, and that is that so far on Double Dare as our champion, she has earned $1,600 in cash, and that's pretty good going. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your opponent is a gentleman. Let's meet him now.
Challenging Francesca Davis is Mike Flamer.
How are you, Mike?
Fine, thank you, Alex.
You feel confident?
Yes, sir.
You know that our champion is a very talented lady. She's got a lot of knowledge and a lot of nerve demonstrated so far. You think you can take her?
I'll try.
All right, good luck to you. Since you're the newcomer, I'll review the rules. You know, of course, that we show you clues to a famous person, place, or thing. The clues will appear one at a time, and they get easier as we go along. Now, the first contestant to come in with the correct answer will win $50 and will get the right to make a dare. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I
And
am.
we'll start off by showing our home audience the correct answer in the very first subject. And players, we are looking for the identity of a person. And to help you come up with that identity, here is your first clue. Responding to reports that she spent $50,000 a year on clothing, she retorted, "If so, I would be wearing sable underwear." Next clue. When she attended Miss Porter's school, her horse danseurs went with her, and that was Francesca's buzzer sealing Mike's booth. He cannot see or hear what's going on. So, Francesca, give me an answer.
Has to be Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis.
Absolutely right. Yes, indeed, and that means you have earned $50. You've taken the lead in the game. The game is $500. You can move closer to that total because right now you are in the dare situation. You can show Mike the next clue and gamble that he will not be able to come up with Jackie Onassis as the correct answer. And if it works out that way and he makes a mistake, then we'll give you an additional $100. If he answers correctly, then we pay him $50. Let's look at the next clue together. Igor Cassini named her Queen Deb of the Year in 1951. That is the clue. Do you want to take the dare and give it to Mike, or do you want us to stop?
Oh, I think we'll dare him.
All right, let's bring Michael back. Mike, Francesca came up with a correct answer. She has taken the dare, and she's going to let you see this clue. You'll have 5 seconds, and then you'll have to give me an answer. If you're right, we give you $50. If you're wrong, she gets $100. Here is the clue. You have an answer.
Ava Gabor.
Ava Gabor is wrong, and so we close you off again, and we give Francesca $100. She now has a total of $150. And Francesca, it is double dare time for you. Take a look at the next clue. She covered the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II for the Washington Times Herald.
Well,
You want to gamble now and take the double dare and give Mike that clue? If he answers incorrectly, we give you another $200, and you will have a total of $350. What do you want to do?
I seem to be lucky, so let's try. Let's dare him on this one, too.
But then at the top of the show, I said luck wasn't an important element on Double Dare. Let's see if it works out for you. Let's bring Michael back. She's taken the Double Dare, Mike. You're going to get 5 seconds to look at this clue and come up with an answer. What's the answer, Mike?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe is incorrect. It's Jackie Onassis. Another $200 for Francesca. She has a commanding lead of $350 right now. And we're going to go on to another subject. And we start, as we always do, by showing the home audience the correct answer. And players, this time you are looking for a person, the identity of a person. And here comes clue number 1. At college, one of his speeches sparked a student strike. Clue number 2. He may now regret his role opposite a chimp in Bedtime for Bonzo. Francesca buzzes, sealing Mike's booth. What's the answer?
Ronald Reagan.
You are right. Yes, indeed. Now, there is a good chance. You've got $400, Francesca. This is a dare situation for you. Very important to consider your strategy carefully. If you decide to show Mike the next clue and he misses, we'll give you $100. That will take you to $500, and you will win the game and go on to play in our bonus round. Let's look at the clue together. As usual, in Santa Fe Trail, he lost the girl, this time to Errol Flynn. Do you want to take the dare and try to win the game right now, or do you want us to stop and go on to another subject?
Oh, I've got to chance it. I'm going to dare it.
Got a chance. All right, let's bring Mike back. Mike, Francesca gave us the right answer. She now has $400. She has taken the dare. You're going to have 5 seconds to look at this clue. You have to come up with a correct answer, or she will win the game. All right? Good
I'm
luck.
ready.
Here's the clue. An answer, Mike.
Fred McMurray.
That's wrong. Francesca gets the $100 and the game. The right answer was Ronald Reagan. Come on out here, Francesca. Congratulations to you, Michael. You didn't get a chance to get untracked at all. She was leading very early on, and she had enough nerve to make it pay off. But we do have a prize for you backstage. Thank you for joining us on Double Dare. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
You are a super champion. And in just a minute, after we pause for a commercial message, you are going to get a chance to play a game we call Beat the Spoilers, where our champion tries for $5,000 in cash. But first, let's pause for this. We're coming right back.
Remember?
The Buzzer Academy of Hosting presents Tossing to Commercial.
We'll continue playing fast, but in just a moment, right after these messages. Don't you dare go away. Don't go away. Don't go away.
Keep it right here on Buzzer.
This is our champion, Francesca, who has won another match, another $500 added to her previous total. That means she now has $2,100, and she is about to try for $5,000 extra as you get to face the spoilers. Now, Francesca, as you know, we call them spoilers because they get paid for keeping you from winning that $5,000. All right? Let me introduce them right now. They are all PhDs. Spoiler number 1 is Dr. Ira Greenberg. Spoiler number 2 is Dr. Don Noven. And spoiler number 3 is Dr. Newton Dieter. Those are the spoilers. Let's cut them off. Now they can't hear what we're saying, so it would be a good time for all of us to boo them. They're the bad guys. Are they still smiling? I hope they are. All right, here's how you beat the spoilers. We have on this board here 10 clues to a person, place, or thing. The numbers are no indication as to whether the clues are easy or hard. You have to select 5 clues and give them to the spoilers. And each time a spoiler misses the answer, we pay you $100. Now, if any one spoiler misses all 5 clues, we pay you $5,000. That's what this is all about. Ready to go? Let's take a look at the answer at the top of the board. General Douglas MacArthur. Pick a clue.
Okay, let's start with my lucky number, 6.
Often photographed with sunglasses and a corncob pipe. Now, I told you a few moments ago that you had to give them 5 clues. There are 10 clues up there, and that means there are 5 left over. So we are going to give you 5 passes in case you don't want to give the clue to the spoilers. What do you want to do with this one?
Oh, it seems awfully obvious, so let's pass that one.
1 pass down. All right, pick another one.
Let's go to number 1.
The only man to vote not guilty at the court-martial of Billy Mitchell. Do you want to give them that one or pass?
Yeah, let's give them that one.
Okay. Spoilers? Here is the clue. The only man to vote not guilty at the court-martial of Billy Mitchell. Now let's hear your answer. Spoiler number 1. Too much time. That's $100 for our champion. Let's go to Dr. Novin. Spoiler number 2. Have you got an answer? Too much time also. They're thinking about it. That's good. You may have selected well here. Let's go to spoiler number 3. Dr. Dieter. Do you have an answer for me?
Douglas MacArthur.
You are right. And that means that Dr. Dieter gets the $100, but you have 200. Pick another clue.
Number 4 this time.
Organize the Rainbow Division in World War I. You want to give them that, or do you want to pass?
Let's give them that one.
Okay. 2 spoilers left. Spoilers? Organize the Rainbow Division in World War I. Spoiler number 1. What is your answer?
General Pershing.
No. $100 more for our champion. Second spoiler.
Douglas MacArthur.
That is right. That's $100 for Dr. Novin. But we're in reasonable shape. You have given away 2 clues. You have used 1 pass. We have 1 spoiler remaining, and you've got to get 3 clues past him. Select another.
I hope he doesn't know question number 9.
All right. 5-star general fired by Truman in the Korean War.
No.
Want to give him that one?
No.
You're
No.
sure?
Absolutely.
All right. You have used up 2 passes. Let's go to another one.
8.
A descendant of Charlemagne. Both Winston Churchill and FDR were his cousins.
Yes, okay, I'll go with that one.
Fine. Spoiler number 1. Here is the clue. A descendant of Charlemagne. Both Winston Churchill and FDR were his cousins. Do you have an answer?
MacArthur.
Too much time. I'm sorry, I can't even accept your answer. So that's another $100 for our champion. $400. Pick another clue.
Number 2.
He drove the bonus marchers out of Washington, D.C. Give it or pass?
Give it. I can't stand it any longer.
You mean you want to end it?
No, give him the clue.
Give it? All right. Spoiler number 1. Here is the next clue. He drove the bonus marchers out of Washington, D.C.
MacArthur.
MacArthur, you are right, and you get $100, depriving our champion of the $5,000, but that's all right. Pardon me, you've picked up $400 in this round, and added to your previous winnings, you now have $2,500. So congratulations to you. Nice going, Francesca. Some of those clues were very, very difficult for you. We're going to take a break, and we're going to bring our champion back and introduce a challenger for her right after this message.
Happy buzzer birthday to the wonderful Betty White.
Welcome back to Double Dare. Our champion, Francesca Davis, with $2,500 accumulated so far on the program, is back in her booth, and now we introduce her opponent.
Challenging Francesca Davis is Sarah McKinney.
Hi, Sarah. You have a beautiful, friendly smile, and that's good to see.
Thank you.
Particularly after having put up with those very serious-looking spoilers a few moments ago. Tell us about yourself. Are you married?
Yes, I am. And I have a little boy, age 7, and we're adopting a little girl from Korea who should be here before Christmas.
What kind of work do you do? Or are you
I'm a teacher.
a teacher? You do a lot of reading?
Well, plead guilty.
You plead guilty? Well, that will come in very handy on Double Dare because you need a lot of knowledge. All right, good luck to you as you face our champion. We're going to let the home audience, first of all, see the correct answer on this first subject. And I will tell you that you are looking for a thing. And to help you identify that thing, here is your first clue. The Golden Gate Bridge is designed along the same scientific principles. Sarah buzzes in immediately, sealing Francesca's booth. What is the answer?
Spiderweb?
Spiderweb is incorrect, and that means we have to close you off and bring Francesca back. Sarah gave us the wrong... Were you a little shocked that she answered so quickly? She gave us a wrong answer, though, Francesca. So you know what that means. You get a chance to look at the next clue all by yourself, and we'll give you a free guess. Here is clue number 2, for you only. It takes its name from the World War I French flying ace who took over its production and glamorized it. What is the answer?
Messerschmitt? I don't...
Messerschmitt? That's a wrong answer. Does you no good, but you do have the advantage of having seen this clue, and Sarah will never get a chance to look at it. Let's bring her back. Francesca got the penalty clue, wasn't able to come up with a correct answer, so both of you are back in it, and we now go to this clue. to help you along. The inventor Otto Titzling failed to patent it and thus lost a fortune. Fourth clue. Users sometimes suffer numbness of the fingers and arthritis of the upper spine. Next clue. A Swedish Olympic hurdler, Lois Lung, designed a protective padded version for athletes. Remember, these are all facts. Number 6. In her movie, The 10th Victim, Ursula Andress used one as a holster. That was Francesca's buzzer sealing Sarah's booth. What's the answer, Francesca?
I hope I'm going to be right. A bra?
It is a brassiere. Yes, indeed. And you have taken the lead in this game. You've got $50. Well, we got all the way down to clue number 6, but you are now in the dare situation, so let's look at the next clue. Howard Hughes designed a special one for Jane Russell to use while filming The Outlaw. That's the clue you have to consider right now. Do you want to take the dare and show it to Sarah and gamble that she doesn't know that it's a brassiere? Or do you want us to stop?
Let's chance it. I dare her.
She's a game girl. All right, let's bring Sarah back. A lot of people in the audience think you might have made an error, but let's find out. Sarah, Francesca gave us the correct answer, and she has taken the dare. You're going to have 5 seconds to look at this clue, and then we'll want an answer. What's the answer, Sarah?
Brazier.
Brazier is absolutely right. Francesca, a mistake on your part, but it didn't hurt you too badly. The score is tied at $50 apiece. And we go to another subject, and let's let the home audience see the correct answer. This time, players, we're seeking the identity of a person. And here comes clue number 1. As a young man, he earned a living selling his own hand-painted picture postcards. Clue number 2. As a lance corporal during the First World War, he was decorated and wounded, and Francesca is first again. She thinks she knows the right answer. What is it, Francesca?
Adolf Hitler?
Adolf Hitler. This lady is dynamite. A lot of boos in the audience this time, Francesca. They were booing him, not you. You've got $100. You're in the dare situation. Let's look at the next clue. Clue number 3. A vegetarian, he once wondered about the most humane way to cook lobsters. Do you want to take the dare? Show Sarah that clue?
I didn't know that about him, so I hope she doesn't either. I dare her.
All right. Let's bring Sarah back. Francesca got the right answer, Sarah. She's taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds to study this clue. You have an answer.
George Bernard Shaw.
George Bernard Shaw is wrong, so we close you out again, and we give Francesca $100. She now has $200, and she's in the double dare situation. Moving right along very nicely, Francesca. What do you want to do? Do you want to take the double dare, show her this clue? Let's look at it together. In 1975, long after his death, one of his Mercedes sold for $141,000. Do you think that clue would be too much of a help for her and would enable her to come up with Adolf Hitler? You've got to tell us now. Will you take the double dare or shall we stop?
I think I'll take it.
Okay, fine. So let's bring Sarah back. Our champion has a lot of knowledge and has a great deal of nerve. She's taking our double dare right now and is showing you this clue. What's the answer?
Adolf Hitler.
You are right, and you get $100. That means you have $150, and Francesca is still leading. She has $200. Very close, exciting game. Let's go on to our next subject, and for the home audience, the correct answer. Players, you are looking for the identity of a person once again. Here is your first clue. Outside his home is a sign reading, "If you haven't been invited, you better have a damn good reason for ringing this bell." Clue number 2. He threw a pitcher of ice water at Buddy Rich backstage at the Astor roof. Clue number 3. He sang on the Major Bowes Amateur Hour. Next clue. Awarded a special Oscar for The House I Live In. Clue number 5. His dressing room window at the Paramount Theater was blacked out to prevent traffic jams in the street below. Francesca is dancing. She hit the buzzer first. What's the answer?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Oh, Blue Eyes himself. Absolutely right. $250 for you, Francesca. The dare situation once again. Let's look at the clue together. Composer of the song, Nancy with the Laughing Face. You're going to take the dare, show Sarah that clue, and gamble that she doesn't know Frank Sinatra is the answer?
Just one more time, I dare. Okay.
One more time, you dare her. If it works out for you, you will wind up with $350. If not, she will have $200. Let's bring her back. Sarah, you've got $150. Francesca came up with the right answer. She is daring you with this clue. What's the answer?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, and that gives you the $50. You've got $200, she's got $250. And we are going to pause for a commercial message. We'll be right back on Double Dare.
Next, we close the Lost and Found vault with Pilot 3 of Double Dare, complete with Alex Trebek and nasty know-it-all experts. Then it's match game. Stay tuned.
We don't have enough time to continue the game today. The score right now, our champion Francesca, $250. Our challenger Sarah, $200. And that's the point at which we will pick things up tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning us in. So long, everybody.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Double Dare, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production.